Stuff like that. Damn it, man. Damn it. I mean, it don't mean nothing now. And that's probably why. It means nothing. Mm. Mm. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Why not? I mean, well, shit, it don't fucking matter now, man. But I think I will start doing that. Mm. I just don't know if I'm going to trade SPY or Qs. Yeah, just looking. Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? There we go. All right, man. Yo, you know what, Alfred, man? I was really contemplating that this morning. I really was. I was like, man, but you already know the devilish ways of the Nasdaq. You know what she said to me? She says, "Well, shit, if you're just gonna go over there and trade the ES, then why don't you trade me like you would trade the ES? I mean, it's the same thing, right?" Man, the devil definitely knows how to keep you hooked, huh? The devil knows how to keep you hooked. The devil is really good at what the devil does. She was like, "Well, shit, if you're gonna trade, I mean, you gotta wait for the setup. You gotta wait for confirmation. I mean, just trade me the same way that you would trade ES. Simple." Yo, the devil was literally talking to me this morning, man. It's for real. 512. I'm taking my talents to South Beach. Honestly, I should have saw that. I should have saw that this was gonna keep going. I should have saw that. Yeah, I mean, I already made 6K this morning, so I forgot to say that I am in the sim, so I kind of just take trades in the sim. I do take decent trades, but if I see a setup, I'll just take it. I'm not gonna think too much about it. That's actually not where I wanted to get in at. 564. I made 6K in this drop. I saw this thing set up a classic double top right here. So I got in, caught the drop. Obviously, I left some on the table, but I shorted the highs, retested the lows. It was a beautiful play. When the Nasdaq trades like this, instead of this craziness, I feel like we probably get like a calm down next week. We'll probably see the Nasdaq calm down a lot. 584. But the market is probably still going to continue to go up higher. But right now, I'm just kind of testing the boundaries of this strategy. So, I mean, even though I hate Apex, unfortunately, Apex is like really the only one that provides these big accounts. And I need these big accounts for especially days like this week where I was getting stopped out because of just the extra volatility. These smaller accounts really can't handle it for real unless you're trading micros, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm trading micros now, but when I get to the funded side, every dollar matters, and I'm not going to be giving $20 in commissions to these prop firms. I want every single cent. Damn it! So I trade my funded accounts in minis. Kind of continue the conversation from last night. The biggest one, I paid 700, $800 in commissions trading micros when I was bringing my account back in Apex. Damn. Okay. So the market's going up. All right. So let's flip bullish then. Uh, yeah. So obviously with the Apex, obviously you got to kind of make back. You really can't have red days in Apex. You really can't. You can. if you copy trade across 20 accounts and you only lose $200 in drawdown, I mean that's nothing. You can have a red day then. But if you're not trading across 20 accounts and you're just relying on one account, having a red day kind of messes things up. I mean, not only having a red day messes things up, but I mean, obviously, if you made $1,000 and you end the day only being up 500, obviously you're in $500 in drawdown, which that just messes a lot of things up. So you kind of have to have green days in Apex. And I made a mistake one day. I was damn near about to blow the account. I think I was probably like maybe $500 from blowing the account, and I had to bring my account back all the way up to $7,500 to break even. And I was able to end the day with 1,800. So I made $8,800 that day, or 9,000 or whatever. Obviously, trading heavy size with my revenge trade strategy, obviously. And when I looked at how much money I was paying in commissions, I was like, damn. So I didn't really break even. Or I did break even. I did. It's just that if I didn't get that extra profits, I still would have been down that $800 in the commission. So micros add up. I will say that micros add up, and that was probably one of the biggest reasons why I shifted back to minis. But if you're trading less than 5 micro contracts, then it's not a big deal. The commissions are just about the same with minis. It's just that once you go over that 5 micros, you might as well just trade minis. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper, way cheaper. Yeah, yeah, I know, man. Yeah, Griff can trade like the Nasdaq is definitely she's whipping back and forth. Last night, shit. I was almost at the man, I almost caught it. She didn't fill my order last night, man. And it kind of pissed me off because I was like, well, damn. Like I had my order in a perfect spot, right at 1885 or 87 or something like that. She went through my order, she went through it and popped up. And I was like, what? And I came back to the screen and was like, yeah, I saw the market pumped up. And then my limit was sitting there. You know that hurt my feelings. That shit hurt my feelings. So I was like, yo, um, Nasdaq being the Nasdaq. Look at that. Nasdaq being the Nasdaq. She don't want to see your boy win. She just doesn't want to see your boy win. But yeah, last night she wicked through my order, did not fill it, and then pumped. You gotta love the Nasdaq, or you'll just stop trading her. You just gotta love her, or you just won't trade her. Let me see. Well, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if y'all guys can see this. Okay. Actually, let me manage this position first. All right. So 13. I probably put it at like 15 and then it gets stopped out right there, like 590 or something like that. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can. All right, so I don't know if y'all guys can see that because I sent this to Smith. You know, I sent it to him. I don't know if y'all guys can see that. Hold on. You see how she wicked through it and didn't fill it? When I came back to the screen, I was like, dude, no freaking way. No way. She wicked through my order and did not fill that shit, yo. No way. And then has the nerve to pump up 500 points from that entry. Man. You just gotta love the NQ, or you just won't trade her, man. You know, Smith is actually talking about doing the same thing. He said that he wanted to start a small account and build it back and build it up. And I was like, damn, shit. If you did it like what this week and you was on the right side of the market, dude, the amount of money that you would have made in that account. He said that he almost was tempted to start the challenge a little bit early. I was like, dude, we ain't gonna get volatility like this. We ain't about to get volatility like this. As soon as you start that funded account challenge, but at the same time, the Nasdaq moves enough for you to make money. I mean, I have less than one contract, and I'm up $700. So I mean, uh, outside of the prop firm space, I mean, this is decent, man. Having $700 or $800 in your account to play around with on only one contract, and it's not necessarily the best entry either. And we'll probably see like a squeeze above 645. I mean, if we can get a retest, we'll probably get a retest of these highs, maybe. But if we can see a move above this, we'll probably see a squeeze, and we'll probably see a move back up to like 720, potentially 720, maybe further. But we might get a rejection at 720. We might see it at 720. All right. So I mean, shit. I mean, we're this is decent. I mean, if you're in this trade with me, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't take profits. Remember, I'm in the sim, so I can care less if it hits that target or not. I mean, actually, let me rephrase that. I would be doing the same thing in an eval or a sim. It's blasphemy what I just said. All right, so we're gonna retest it as high. There we go. Boom. Another good trade. Another good trade. I thought she had me at first. I thought she had me, but I was like, nah. Okay, so let's see if we can get a squeeze above these highs. Or, let's see. Hmm. Damn, a $200 requirement for MES. Hmm. All right, so we got the 9 o'clock algo coming up in 5 minutes. We'll see. Okay. All right. So Alfred just sent us this for AMP. And let me manage this position. 50, 551, 551. Put it at 52. And then I'll stop out at 4 at 33. Because I do think that we're gonna squeeze above these highs. I do think we're gonna get a squeeze, probably like 725 or something like that. I think we squeeze above these highs. I think that's where the market wants to go. Don't know how we're gonna get there though. I just put the stop underneath that block right there. Okay. All right. So that's managed. So yeah, this is the margin requirements right now. And damn. Okay, I understand you're trying to be helpful, but I don't need you to be grabbing my screen and shit. Okay. So yeah, so a micro E-mini right now, you need about $500 in your account. Or actually, you need $1,900 in your account. You need $1,900 in your account for maintenance. Damn, you need 20K? Oh, to hold overnight? Yeah, you need 20K to keep. I'm surprised. 29,000? About $7,400 the day trade? And they ain't playing. Honestly, I'm surprised it's that cheap. Honestly, that's cheap. I'm surprised. And no way I would keep that much money. Well, okay, so let me rephrase that because right now I'm kind of saying things due to my current circumstances. If I have that much of a disposable income, that will be the only reason why. But until I have that amount of money and a disposable income, I'm just not going to do it. And it seems to like when you have kids and family, it just seems like no income is really disposable. I mean, I can kind of play around with $1,000 here and there. I spend about $1,000 on these evals and stuff like that over time throughout the month. But I mean, outside of that, no. I mean, these evals bring back the investment, especially if you know how to trade and stay consistent. At least get a payout here and there. I mean, these evals pay for themselves. Yeah, yeah. Well, Alfred, I mean, I think next week the market is going to calm down. The Nasdaq told me that in a dream last night. She says, "All right, I'm done. I just needed to go through my trade 1,200 point phase in one direction and then drop 1,900 points in the other direction phase. We're gonna go back to the 300 point days. We're going back to that." And you know what? Next week, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best because even though the devil was talking to me this morning, what the devil said to me was very true. I understand it was, oh shit, what the fuck was that? Yo, what was that? Oh, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. That was 9 o'clock. Oh, we had news that came out at 9? Huh. Huh. You know what? Actually, you know what? All right. So I know I got a long limit here, but because we saw this rejection, okay. So I think the move is. I think this actually may be a short, but obviously we're gonna need some more information. I mean, we got price rejecting from this area again. You do got price kind of trading, trending back up into this area. There's really no support here. It's just the market trending. And then you got stops up and down this trend right here. Triangle stops. So this can just actually just eat through all of this, honestly. And if the market is not going to go above these highs, then this long is probably not going to work. Actually, let me turn this into a short. It's probably not going to work. It's probably selling off. We'll see. 518. Of course. Of course. Of course. Okay. Yeah. And yo, congratulations about that, Alfred. Honestly, you know, as much as I hate to say it, the daily payout evals, I tend to brute force those, man. And because I'm thinking about the payout and not the process, man, Lady Luck has to be on my side because, man, I can be up 2K. And then the first thing I think about is, man, all you want to take is a 2K payout. You can take out a 3K payout. We can take out a 5K payout. Shit, we can even take out a 10K payout. Keep trading. Mm. And I tend to blow those accounts up. But then at the same time, I kind of hate the fact of the evals where I got to trade for 5 days. I don't like those either because I find myself just trying to get done with them as soon as possible. And that honestly created the habit of me trading the Asian session, honestly, because I never traded the Asian session before until the whole trade 5 days, blah blah blah. Mm, mm. Honestly, that's probably what I need to do. That's probably what I need to do. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Maybe I should look into copy trading across multiple accounts. Maybe that would alleviate some of man, of course my entry is a perfect long. Of course. Of course my entry was a perfect long. Of course my entry was a perfect long. Of course. Of course. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe I spoke too soon. Actually, you know what? Now I'm starting to see it. I mean, I may get stopped out of this. Might. May. All right, so yeah. 565. This will be the last one, and then I'm gonna stop out at. Okay, well, uh, I mean, if price goes above that, then obviously them stop losses are definitely going to get ran. I mean, shit. Let's look at the ES. I mean, hmm, hmm. No one man should have all this power. Till then, for that, the world's ours. In the name, in the name, in the name, in the name. They say he was the abomination of Obama's nation. Well, that's a pretty damn way to start a conversation. At the end of the day, God damn it, I'm feeling this shit. I know damn. I don't know. He said, I'm killing this shit. Y'all know damn well y'all feeling this. I need you. I'm on my own. Who you? Who you? I was drunk. Where the bad bitches, huh? Where they at? I got the power to make your life so exciting. Mm. I mean, the only thing that I will say about the Nasdaq is that I mean, it's a good and bad thing. It's a double-edged sword. It cut both ways. It's just that if you're right, you just have to be wrong for a little bit. Because you could be trading in the necessarily the right direction with the Nasdaq, but these pullbacks are something mean. It makes you feel like you're wrong. It makes you feel like, maybe my original thesis was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong here. And then the Nasdaq says, psych, you were actually right. You should have stayed convicted. And I had that happen to me plenty of times. Like yesterday when I got out of that short, and then it freaking works. After I get out of it, as soon as I get out of it, and all of a sudden we get a big move to the downside, and I was like, damn, where the hell did that come from? And I was shorting this thing the whole time. That's the one thing about the Nasdaq. It's like, damn, it's going one direction, but she goes both ways though. Mm. Well, Investor Z, what instrument are you going to trade? I mean, I know you're not. Are you going to trade the Nasdaq with the 25K, or are you going to trade gold? Shit, if you trade any, honestly, I feel like if you trade the Nasdaq with anything less than a 150K account, and shit, that's even kind of pushing it. You kind of need a big drawdown with the Nasdaq, man. I mean, unless you're gonna be absolutely perfect. Okay, so it looks like I guess I think I see what the Nasdaq is trying to do. All right, so 565. I'm gonna add one more right here because it does look like she's going down, but it does also look like she has a break. She's pulling back and for another leg down. That's what it looks like. So that's the first leg. Depending on where she pulls back, will be the second leg. So if she does that, or if she comes up here, or if she stops me out just to be nasty, All right, so let's see. Let's see. This might be the line. This is the line in the sand right here. If this thing pushes up above these highs, then we're going higher. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you're patient, that's the magic word right there. If you're patient. But I want my money and I want it now. If you're patient. Mm. 50K starter plus. I mean, I think we're good in this trade. So I mean, all right, so our boy says that our boy Alfred says that he's looking at the ES. All right, so let's look at this. All right, so honestly, we might get a bounce here. Or we may get a bounce here. And speak of the devil, there goes that little bounce right there. All right, so let's look at the ES. I mean, if you're going to be patient, you might as well just trade the ES. I mean, you might as well, because the ES forces you to be patient. And again, like I said, speaking to the devil this morning, speaking to herself, speaking to the devil herself, I wouldn't buy this. The ES basically gave you a clean area to trade at right here. Honestly, it kind of gave you a clean area. So I mean, if you miss this one at 7 o'clock, if you had your limit sitting right here at this breaker structure down, this was a clean trade right here. Clean. And if you had a 10-point target, you made 10 points. You made 20 points. You made about 20 points, almost 25 points, and just this drop alone. And on one contract, I mean, that's $1,200. And that's why I don't ever want to trade the ES. That's what we're talking about, baby. Let's keep this going. All right, so we do got that trend line right there. So let's see if the market's going to respect it or not. Well, it don't matter. All right, I mean, shit. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember we talked about this. Yeah, I feel like the starter plus, uh, it offers the best of both worlds for two types of traders. I know I need the starter account. If I even buy the starter plus account, I already know that I'm just giving my money to MFF. I'm giving my money to them. I'm giving my money to them. All it takes is one bad day, and then that account is gone. I mean, I feel like there's a reason why. There's a reason why Top Step done away with their daily loss limit, because they saw how much money that they was losing, and they made it to the point to where you can set your own risk. Honestly, I wish they had a setting to where you can actually have a monthly setting to where you can't change it at all. You can't even go in and change it. Hold on, guys, give me a second. My daughter is too quiet. Give me a second. Okay. All right, man. I apologize. Quiet kids are always trouble. Always trouble. Every single freaking time. Always trouble. Mm. Uh, Shit, this is the range that we was talking about last night. Let's see if the market's gonna react to this range. I just noticed that. That's the range that we was looking at last night. Damn, look at that range. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised by this, but it's always when you're a technical analyst and you just appreciate price action, it's always interesting how price always seems to find its way back to these same areas. We broke out from this area. We came back. The bears tried to sell it. They failed. They broke right back out. And the bears have been aggressively trying to sell through this range. We finally got them to break through. They failed to hold. And from this range, we're seeing price go right back up. I mean, you can make it pretty like that, but oh yeah, let's go to ES. My bad. All right, so let's look at ES. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Hmm. Actually, let me see if this is actually somewhat accurate. Let's see. Hmm. I mean, technically, it would be that one, right? Technically, it'll be this one. I mean, because technically, that's the first one, and that seems to work. But if you wanted to kind of get, no, technically, well, technically, well, I guess I mean, I don't think any time this week would have been. Let me see. Let me see if let me see. Mm.
Bro.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
You been catching dubs or L's?
You know we only catch dubs. You know we got them dubs.
See, it's on par. It's 150.
Hmm. Huh. Well, I mean, these fibs do seem to work out. I mean, shit, if you traded the golden zone and the 23%, I mean, you made money. But obviously this is all in hindsight, but I mean it's working. It's definitely working. I mean, yeah, I mean it's working. I mean, mm, hmm.
Oh, you using fibs today?
No, this is on the
It's today,
ES. This is the ES.
Friday, so it's not. Has it been as crazy?
No, today's actually been pretty chill.
Mm,
Today's actually been pretty chill, man. Are you just now getting into the market?
Yeah,
Are you? You know, we catch them
yeah.
perfect
It looks
entries,
like
baby. You said what?
it looks like NQ had some pretty big swings so far.
Yeah.
As far as Bulls and Bears taking over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another winner, baby. Another winner. Another winner.
Congrats
Congrats. I'm happy for you.
for you.
I'm happy for you. Either we're gonna pop here or we're gonna
Shoot.
drop here. I'm going for the shorts. Uh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my daughter was quiet for too long, and sure enough, fucking everything, shit, every goddamn where, man. I think when kids get quiet, they're thinking about, it's okay. So I know I just messed up. How can I get out of getting my ass whooped? How can I get out of this? And they're just thinking about it. How can I get out of this? And she was super quiet.
Contemplating.
You said what?
They be contemplating.
Yeah, it's like, because they know what the hell they doing. It's like, do I act like a baby and that'll get me out of this, or should I just own up to it, or try to be cute about it, or what?
Decisions, decisions.
Yeah, I had to clean up everything. Man, dude, ugh, kids, man, you gotta love them or you'll just adopt them. Yeah. Uh, but I know you said that you've been kind of sitting on the sidelines this week, man. How did you manage to do
Yeah,
that? The world
pick
wants
the
to know
worst
that.
week. Pick the worst week to do that. Thousands of points.
Literally thousands, dude. Literally thousands.
Thousands of points on the NQ.
Literally.
Yeah, it's like when you say, I know we talked about trader torture in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the definition. You look that up, you see my picture and the NQ and the NQ charts with thousands of points in both directions.
In both directions
That's
too.
trader torture.
Go up 1,000 points. Now go down 1,000 points.
No! It's like they got me tied up. tied up. Tied up in a chair with my hands behind my back. And they got the charts up there just forcing me to watch it. I'm like, no.
Nah. See, that's child's play. Nah. If we want to torture you, we got to make sure that you know it. We're going to let you have your hands. It's just that when you click the orders, it's not going to work. I'm trying to get in it. I'm trying to get in it. And then when we finally get the mouse to work, it won't fill your order, and then it'll keep going.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, that happened to me. Man, yeah, that's like one of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I click like a limit and it just keeps going. But I was like right there and it never taps me in. Then it just keeps going. Yeah, that's the worst.
Shit, that happened to me just yesterday. It missed me by like what 2 points, and then it dropped about 50 million points from that entry, man. Yo, the Nasdaq was playing with me yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Like I really could. She was playing with me yesterday. Yeah, she got what she wanted. She was like, "You've been very successful throughout the year and haven't offered up any sacrificial accounts." Well, she took them yesterday. She damn sure took them.
Yeah.
You know what I require. Please, I need all my accounts. You know what I require. I require sacrifice. Well,
Yeah.
she got her
She's been getting
sacrificial
that
accounts.
lately.
You said what?
Yeah. I know, hella people just been getting liquidated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was one of them, unfortunately. So It was a good run. Now I got to start over. It's not a big deal. Got to start over. This time, hopefully, I'll learn from my mistakes. And well, actually, I didn't make no mistakes. It was all emotional and mental. I talked about this last night. I mean, trading is easy. It's just the emotional part of it and what you project onto the charts. That's all it is for real. Uh,
25 per. Oh, what up, Alfred? The OGs in the chat.
Let me go to the
25% off starter.
stream. Pull up your stream. Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. You dust off the stream,
Yeah, I'm not streaming just yet. I gotta. I don't know what's. You don't change any settings, but then it like resets itself. So
huh?
I don't
Yeah.
know. And I'd rather catch the move than try to set up. Like, no, I gotta get it on stream. Like, okay, we'll just have to talk about it. Yeah, once again, the camera would be like not working or something or not
Mm-hmm.
connected
Yep.
in OBS. And I'm just like, bro, I didn't change anything since the last time it was working properly. Like, what the F?
Like make them think. Make them think that it's going to work. Then dump it.
30 frames per second preview.
Oh, I thought it sounds like, dude.
Place. Where is my background? There we go.
Shit, if we hold here, then we can see the market go up a little bit higher here. If we hold. If we hold. Mm. I mean, I don't necessarily want to give it that much. Yeah, no, I'll leave it where it's at. I just hate the fact that my stop is literally in this area where it could tap, and then we could see a move up, but well, actually, I guess we'll have to see what happens at 485. See what happens here.
I think I picked up some clarity though.
Post move
Having to
clarity.
go post torture clarity.
I've been tortured for 7 days straight. Here's what I've learned about B2B sales.
Post torture clarity. Wow.
My boy was definitely a POW, man, with these charts. This man had to sit there and watch the charts and watch it move, and he couldn't do anything about it. Man,
And hear all these stories about these options traders and everything. And
oh yeah,
yeah,
dude, trading options this week would have been crucial.
like dude turned like 10K into like 3 million.
Mm. Yeah.
Crazy stories. And they knew because of the options flow and activity was building up,
Mhm.
after that Trump tweet. So insiders knew.
Of course, of course. It's all
They
scripted.
always know. Yeah, yeah, they always know, but
Mhm.
it was like blatantly obvious. And if retail would have picked up on that ahead of time, like,
Mhm.
cuz who buys when the market is down like however many points it was down.
Mhm.
We was in the 16K range and dudes was buy for NQ. I don't know what it was for ES, but and people were buying 520 calls on SPY, like zero DTE and stuff. I was like, man, come on. How obvious do you have to have to make it?
If they're buying hold on, let me look dude, I gotta okay. I gotta look through the, hold on, what day, we had that big pump? What day that was? Like
What
Wednesday or
was it?
something?
I mean, I should know.
Oh, he hasn't learned. We need to do it again. It hasn't been burned into his memory.
Right. I should freaking know off the top. Like, no, it was April this at this time. At exactly this time. Yeah,
Let's
they
see if I
bought
can
the
find it.
520 calls.
Mhm,
And then I think that mess ended up closing out at like 523 or 24.
mhm.
Yeah, that mess was crazy. And it's those these are like these once in a lifetime events
Yeah, I
that
mean,
if you
unless
catch
Trump
it,
oh, my bad, go ahead.
you could change your financial life forever.
Yeah, yeah. 0 DTEs, huh? Let me actually try to look for it. 0 DTEs.
Like they said the one of them things were trading a penny
Mhm.
and then it ended up closing out at like $14 or something like
Damn.
that same day. I was like, no way. No freaking way.
Yeah. A penny and it ends up at 4 dude. It's
That's how that's how crazy it was.
mm,
Man, I could just imagine the adrenaline. Talking about them options on that crazy recovery.
mhm.
People was buying SPY and SPX like zero DTEs.
Yeah, I'm looking at the flow right now, and honestly, I should have been looking at it this week, but man, I was so caught up. I was like, man, yeah, you're not gonna get that shit. I mean, Trump is liable to do some crazy shit and say something about some tariffs again, but man, this week was crazy, man.
He said, "I catch 5%, I'ma sell." I know that's what I'm saying. The adrenaline that had to be going through you. I mean, at that point, you sitting there thinking like, man, this thing could keep going up forever.
Mhm.
Thank you, Trump. Trump pump, and then it starts dropping. It's like, all right, you gotta close it because options that'll.
Yeah.
That eats away. That decay, yeah, it's nothing to
Mhm.
play with.
And that shit did exactly what I thought it would do. I know I should just put my stop back. I knew it. I knew it was gonna come back here. Let me see. But yeah, I mean that's why I try. I mean I tried. This is why, because every time I lose money, man, I'm only up like $200 and shit, and that's not, dude. That's not good enough. Damn it, it's not good enough. And then it goes back down to zero, and I lose my initial investment plus the $200. But I'm not gonna sit here and drop. I'm not gonna put $1,000 in a position on SPY or on options, on short term options. I just can't do it. My dream position would have been just like what Smith said, putting a penny in and then having that shit go up to $1,400. That's my dream. And then honestly, I don't know if I would even take that. Honestly, I don't know. As crazy as that sound.
I mean, imagine just buying like 50 contracts of that
Mm.
and letting it ride. Maybe even 20.
Shit, it's only
20
shit
contracts.
100. You talk about 20 or 50. It's only a penny. Shit, 100. You only paid $1 for it.
What would that be? Taking 100, yeah, 100 contracts and it closing out at, let's say you got in at that penny and then got out when it's $14.
Mm.
Say you just took the perfect trade and timed it just right.
So yeah, this will be my last stream. I'm rich, bitch. I'm rich.
This would be my last I'm gonna have to step away for a while, guys.
Yeah, I'm casually up 10 mil right now. I mean, it's just whatever, you know. Thank you, Trump. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Did Trump say something? Oh shit, Trump must have said something.
Oh,
Trump must have said
oh,
something.
dang.
Hold on, he must have said
Well, let's
something.
check. I check the juice. Or was it news? Gotta check the financial juice.
Oh, whoa.
Yo, I don't see nothing. Is mine not uploading? Updating?
Huh.
Oh, Fed Williams tariffs will boost inflation between 3.5 to 4% this year.
I might, okay, so I think we do, well, I think I might just buy the I guess whenever they do another sale, I buy it. The financial juice to get it like real time data instead of getting it like what it's delayed or whatever.
How long is it delayed? Like a couple seconds or
I'm not
minutes?
sure. Actually, I would have to look at it. Let's look.
I mean, that is kind of crucial, but if you're not quick to react, then really it's you'll be too late.
Yeah.
Your reaction time got to be okay. Yeah, now it just updated for me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
it's
then
like a whole minute.
go
I was just saying, it's like a whole minute delay. And,
ahead.
a minute is everything.
Mm-hmm. Tariffs will boost inflation to between. Yeah, right. Anyway, dude, I want to point out, even though there's news, look at that. This is why I'm not scared of news. This is why I'll probably trade news. Even though we got news, what the market do? This range that we drew out from last night, show it to y'all guys again. This range that we went short from last night played a crucial part. Tapped right into this range, shot all the way back up, and now it found itself right back into this range. This shit actually, this is how you know I'm in the sim. Because before that happened, that shit hit my target. That hit my target before that big green dildo candle popped up. And you know my stop wouldn't have been able to stop it in time. You know that shit. This is how you know I'm in the sim.
Yeah, they're like, give him his targets, give him his points, make him feel good.
But if
So if you get
somebody
that,
was in that and you weren't able to get out, I mean, shit, that's unfortunate because I know that stop did not get triggered. That green candle went right through that stop.
oh yeah, and then took you out for a worse price.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Dang. So Investor Z said as soon as he went to sell, he got that candle. Hold on, where were you trying to sell at? Fed Williams says, "See, I see job. Hold on, Fed Williams. Hold on, this is not our boy Crash Car. He's saying all this craziness.
They told him to take a seat.
Yo, dude, that is so crazy. It's like they doing that shit on purpose. The first day back, the first day Crash Car came, the market was big red, yo. The first day he came back, the market was red.
Yeah.
Oh. Looking at this guy, yeah, okay. Of course he's gonna say some shit like that. All right, this is
Thinking
What would he
that
look like?
it's only filled with conscious decisions. Given 90% of
Picture of him.
decisions are in the subconscious, they are sub, meaning below your conscious awareness
By definition.
by definition.
Mhm.
So
that's not it. All right, so let's see if Top Step has it actually.
Dow Jones key indices. Do I need the Dow? No, I don't need the Dow. I don't trade the Dow. Equities. So they give you equities, but you can't trade. So what's the point in having the data for that if they won't let you trade it?
Now, what are you talking about?
I was looking on Tradeovate, their data packages.
Uh,
You can get equities. So you can look at stocks and have real-time data for it. But I don't think they let you trade it.
mm.
I don't think. I mean, I never tried it, but let me see. That's a good question.
I actually downloaded the desktop app for Tradeovate. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Look at you. Look at you. Yeah. Say that again for the people in the back.
I actually downloaded NinjaTrader 8.
And then deleted it as soon as my charts froze.
This week, NinjaTrader 8 has been showing. I mean, I will say that Tradeovate has been it has been holding me down, even though I hate trading on it. But I have grown to love it, like it.
No, I was saying, yeah, last night on your stream, I was like, I like trade through TradingView via UProfit because I liked how you can adjust your TPs and stops and everything.
Mhm.
But when you try to do that on any other platform, even with your live account, personal, it's like not the same.
Mm.
I don't really like it.
I think the
Yeah,
only
I was starting to
difference,
like that.
I think the only
I'm not
difference, you can have a trailing stop on if you do it outside of the prop firm.
mm,
Like, because you can trade. So if you have a Tradeovate account, you can log in your Tradeovate account through TradingView and through their website, and not the ones that these prop firms build on top of. You can have a trailing stop. I don't know if you knew that.
yeah, I've used TradingView before through my Trade of 8 account. Like I synced them together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it was it was doing the same thing with the props. Like I couldn't, I don't know, couldn't like adjust my stuff like in real time like I wanted, or it was doing something weird that I didn't like, and it's like,
Mm,
this kind of defeats
the
the
purpose.
purpose of, yeah, what I want to do. So I was like, Trader Bait it is, I guess. Never going back to Ninja Trader.
Yeah,
I
Ninja Trader
started with them and I've evolved.
evolved. But I will say that yeah, Ninja Trader is after they got acquired. Like I've never had this type of issue with Ninja Trader 8. And all of a sudden, after they've gotten acquired, my charts are freezing up. They're not showing
Yo,
real-time data or anything.
you think they're doing that on purpose to get you to prepare people to switch to their platform once they release it?
Are you talking about Kraken or whatever?
Kraken? Yeah. I mean, they have a platform already,
Mm-hmm.
but it's mostly crypto dedicated. And I've used it. I don't like it, but I mean, to each his own.
Mm-hmm.
They might be trying to crash this stuff on purpose.
Honestly, that
It's
wouldn't
like
be surprised.
I think they remember when Ninja Trader first acquired Tradeovate, it was having issues when they did that around the
Mm-hmm.
same time. I think that's what they're trying to do. Like, oh, come back to NT8. See, Tradeovate's like, yeah, now it's y'all responsibility. You bought them out. Now you got to fix it.
Interesting, NQ. Interesting that you did that. Interesting. Hold on. How big is this stock? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot. Interesting. This thing was trying to take my stop until I flipped it into a sell limit, and all of a sudden she was like, "Nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna touch it." But yeah, dude, honestly, I mean, with quote unquote venture capital, I don't know if this is actually a situation where a venture capitalist would be involved here, but I would have to ask Ninja Trader, how the hell are you in a position where you need to be bought out by another company? Because let's just be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, nobody merges unless they have to.
Yeah.
And then the crypto company
That
was
is
the one
kind
that
of
bought them.
that is kind of telling.
Yeah.
Making me a little nervous. You acquired Tradeovate, and then what? Like, how you acquire somebody and then you let somebody acquire you?
Yeah. Yeah. Big fish eats little fish, huh? So
Yeah, remember they sent that email out like last year. I almost forgot about it until they sent another email talking about, oh yeah, be patient with us guys, blah blah blah, with the upcoming buyout. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot about this.
Hmm.
Trying to keep it as quiet as possible.
Yeah. Well, man, shit, I was looking at alternatives yesterday, and I was like, man, I would hate to know. Oh man, I was hating every day, or not every day, every second of it. It's like, man, I gotta find something different.
Another platform.
Yeah,
What was it? What was the name of that platform?
Sierra charts.
Sierra Charts. There you go. I heard they're pretty solid budgets.
Yeah, I looked at that yesterday too, and I was like, man, I already spent the $1,500 with Ninja Trader though.
Yeah, that's for the lifetime. Yeah, same here. But I bought it. I think, like I told you, yeah, I paid like 500 or something for it. They had some kind of crazy deal
Mm-hmm.
at the time that I've never seen again since then. That was like, I don't know how many
Yeah.
years, 3 years ago.
Mm.
I was like, I gotta take advantage of this. Give me
I
the
wish I did.
lifetime.
I wish I did. I mean, honest, I bought it a month before they did it a special. So I'm super dedicated now. I still remember it. That's how you know it messes with me. I bought it and they dropped a special, and I was like, "Yo, can y'all, yo, can I get this special?" I never got a
Can I get
response.
can I get grandfathered in since I'm paid full price?
Dude, it was literally a whole like, dude, they literally released it afterwards. I was like, "Yo, what?"
So I'm dedicated now. I'm committed.
I'm gonna get
That is
every dollar
messed
out
up
this
though.
$1,500 though. Yeah.
That is super messed up. Cause I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, lifetime for only this? Okay. I was able to pick one up. Dude, you could have got two.
Yeah,
Two
shit, 3.
lifetimes for less than the less than the price. Oh yeah, basically three for the price of one.
I better have this for 3 lifetimes. I better come back and still have my goddamn license, damn it.
Too funny.
My lifetime license is it still got it? Oh, speaking about that, yo, did y'all see that shit about what Doge discovered about unemployment? I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is people that don't even exist filing unemployment? How the fuck does that even happen? How does that get to the system? Had 5-year-olds applying for unemployment. Shit. Yo, that is
I didn't hear
crazy,
that
man.
one. I didn't hear that one. I heard the Social Security one, but I didn't hear
Yeah,
the
shit. Apparently,
unemployment.
shit, 59 million or something like that was paid out, and there was like dead people was getting unemployment. 5-year-olds were getting unemployment. People that weren't even born yet was like, hold on. I was like, dude, when you talk about people that weren't born yet, y'all got like people in reserve or some shit? I got names and social security numbers reserved. Like, how does that happen? Talk about future unemployed. Like, really?
Funny. Man, good luck trying to get unemployment in Florida. You got to do so much
Yeah,
to
like
claim that.
I was like, dude,
they make they make sure nobody trying to cheat the system. You got to check in. How many jobs did you search for?
this ain't gonna be comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It literally it make you work. They said, you gonna work for this. You gonna work for this $400.
Yeah. Well, I guess all that free money. I mean, it was a matter of time because I mean, obviously, we all know that the government just is very loose with its money and its spending. And somebody picked up on that and was like, huh. So I mean, why not take advantage of a system where I mean, shit, why not? And I guess over time, it got to the point to where I guess 5-year-olds can easily get unemployment, but you can't. I guess it
Bro,
depends on what 5-year-olds getting it.
man, that's a scammer for everything.
Hell yeah, dude.
I caught a Uber the other day, and he was telling me that somebody was somehow somebody was stealing people's rideshare money for the driver's rideshare money for like the day. He was
Mhm.
like calling and threatening. So he would call, he'd place the order, and then would call them and be like, "Hey, they've already been picked up. I need you to cancel it." try to make the driver cancel the ride, and then my driver was like, "F you, I ain't canceling nothing. You cancel it." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What'd he do? What'd he do?" He said he hung up real quick, and then he called me back, and then he tried to threaten me. He's like, "I'm about to take all your money," and da da da. I was like, "Oh shoot, what'd you do?" He's like, "I cussed him out." He said, "I cussed him out, and I withdrew all my money immediately." I was like, "How is it?" I'm like, "I don't know. That's just crazy." So there's a
Yeah,
scammer for everything.
yeah. If there's money involved, there's definitely a scam.
He's like, "Yeah, because then I have to file a police report. That's gonna take forever."
Hmm.
I'm like, "Yeah, yeah. Probably ain't gonna get nowhere for a
Oh,
long time."
hold on, am I up 100 points? Yo, I'm up 100 points right now. I just realized that. Just
Nice.
casually up 100.
In micros.
There we go. Dude, this is how you know I'm in the sim, yo. Dude, today was an easy fucking day, man. Today was easy, dude. Easy. That's how you know I'm in the sim. I didn't want to chance it because, like I said, I already made 6K in my Apex account, and you know that all it takes is one bad move, and you'll get that administrator only tab pop up.
Yep.
I thought I was the administrator. Ah, shit already happened.
I think I gotta sign out and sign back in for it to take effect.
You say you got yours today? Oh, you talking about the administrator? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, I mean, at least the market is calming down a little bit, man. At least it's not as crazy as it was. Oh, I was like, what the hell?
I need Trump to come out and say something in a couple weeks.
When are you going to start it exactly?
I don't know yet. Let's see. Probably maybe around the 1st of May.
First?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's not gonna pump up the amount that you need it to unless it does. Oh. Oof. And this is why I kind of hate the relying on bears because I mean, even though the market has been going down since the highs, I mean, if you were a bull, you ate today, even though the market was going down. The market is making higher lows or lower highs and lower lows as it goes down. And this is why I hate being a bear nowadays. But on Bitcoin, it's definitely something totally different.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to ask you last night. You've been looking at gold?
Yeah, we trade gold from
Or has
time to time.
is she banished yet?
No, shit. You know, gold. Me and gold. She's actually, no, I don't know who gold is. I don't know who you're talking about, man. I don't know who you're talking about. Gold? Who's that? Is that something at Denny's?
Shoot.
I'm sorry. Is that something at Denny's? I don't know who gold is.
Man, Bitcoin. That's been looking real appealing since that 70 that 78, 79K mark.
Mm. Oh, is Bitcoin at 79,000 right now?
Not right now. You talking about spot price or future price?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it was spot.
Spot is at like 82,
Mm.
and then yeah, so is MBT 82, 82.3. But it's up 2,500 points right now.
Mm.
I guess since the open. So that's, I don't know, where's my MBT calculator at? Because what did we say? What was the strategy for Bit? Was it 3 micros on 3 or 4? Or
Forgot.
you probably had like 7.
Yeah, like 7. Yeah.
Let's see, did I say that calculator? Let me. I don't know. I got to get back into looking at silver as well.
Yeah, we was talking about that last night.
Dang.
Middleman was talking about that, and he was like, "Yeah, silver's looking nice." And he was like, "It's crazy. Yeah, I can sit here and trade silver, but I choose gold. I always choose the toxic ones over the stable ones. Instead of trading ES and be a bajillionaire, I choose to trade crazy as Nasdaq."
Yeah. It's crazy. The silver pays though.
Yeah.
Like that mess pays.
How much risk to
Cause
reward
it's
do you have on that?
I think it's what, $15 a tick, I think.
Mm. And what's up, gain weight? You know we gotta chop the market up.
Let me look at a 60K on NQ because
You know, it's been a while since I even looked at that chart. It had too much
it's actually
power.
not bad. It had too much power. No one chart should have all that power. It don't look too bad, but when you realize these moves though are like thousands of points
Mm-hmm.
in that same day, it's crazy.
And then
Yep, the 9th. That's when almost back up to hey, I thought we were gonna hit 20K again
yeah, I thought so
on
too,
that.
man.
And that's the type of stuff that gets you clapped. Like if you were trading the options,
Mm-hmm.
like, man, yeah, we can get back up here. Yeah,
Nope.
okay, psych. One chart should have all that power.
F that. Till then, the world's ours. All right, so yeah, yeah, this thing's going down. I don't know why I have clarity right now. Yo, post account clarity is freaking crazy, man. Post torture clarity, like, do I have so much clarity? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a short. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a short. Yeah, what's up, Mohammed? What's up? Yeah, who is this
Okay,
guy in
yeah.
the background? Who is this guy? I like y'all to meet my trading partner, Smith. He's that guy in the window.
Like, is he talking? Like, how is he smiling and talking at the same time? That's funny.
Oh, that was hilarious. Uh,
Yeah, it was. Ah, see, my freaking external monitor's effing up. Hold on.
uh,
That's plugged in. Dang, this thing's spitting out heat. I need a better laptop cooler.
hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm about to end.
Oh,
Muhammad
shoot.
asked where you've been.
I've been working, man. Working.
He said,
I
Game One
only
says,
get Fridays. What happened?
oh no, go ahead, my bad.
I said I only get Fridays off, and by the time Friday come, I'll be so tired. That's why I got on late today.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the sim, so I did want to get some action. Get in on something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Okay, that might be it. But
So
all
I
right,
just
guys. I got like one more minute, and then I gotta hop into this meeting. I only had one. Well, yesterday took out everything that I worked for this week, so I mean, it don't matter. Well, it does matter, but I was about to say I only had one red day this week, but no, that red day blew everything up. Everything's gone up.
signal. Probably NVIDIA broadcast. Now, how much resources does that mess take?
Are you happy now, gain weight? Are you happy? Let's see if we can get that target hit before we end the stream, baby. Let's see if we can get it hit. Yo, we've been having so like, dude, it was beautiful trade after beautiful trade after beautiful trade. This is how you know I'm in the sim. This is how you know. Like, dude, these trades are not even struggling to hit the target. And these ain't short targets. These are like 80, 90 point targets.
Yeah.
Uh, Nasdaq says, "Oh, we can't lull him to sleep." Well, Nasdaq, shit, we'll probably be trading. Like I said, I'm not gonna buy no more accounts for a while. I'm just gonna keep the ones I have. I'm not buying no accounts. If all those accounts are gone, I have to get over this mental gymnastics that I try to do when I trade the Nasdaq. Like, I'll go long at highs because I think that she's gonna try to overshoot and shit, and then be surprised when she actually goes short. And I really have to instill this emotional control because, man, I get angry. I take it out on my accounts. In the immortal words of Muhammad, liquidate or give me what I want or liquidate my account. That's your only options, Nasdaq. Give me what I want or liquidate my account, damn it. It's crazy.
How do you know you're in the sim? Well, I'm up 300, $400 right now. And I just got in and I'm already up. That's how
Mm,
you know.
there we go, baby. That's how you know you're in the sim. Hold up.
Yeah.
Am I in the sim? Am I in the matrix right now? Am I in the matrix? Did my target instantly get hit? And it's
No, it
still
never
going?
happens like that. Look at this. Yeah, man. That's how you know you're in the sim.
Surefire ways to know if you're in the
700
sim.
bucks. And it probably got room to run.
Yeah, we probably might see like 20 or 30 more points. Yeah, if we could. I mean, especially if we get over 480. Get over 480, then yeah, we can squeeze. But we'll see.
Yeah, because that's like where VWAP is.
Mm-hmm.
See if they sell it or push through it. Wait, how do you know you're in a sim? Well, son, just made $700 instantly.
Were you in minis or micros? I only had one micro contract. Oh yeah, you're definitely.
Oh, they put my. That's not bad. Is that all my stuff? Maybe I can keep it there like that. Put that below. I can't even move it.
We'll do this. Like I said, I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna learn. I'm going to I'm gonna make sure that I well, now that I've downloaded the desktop version, I know that you're using the desktop version of Tradeovate because of that DOM.
Because of what?
Yeah, the DOM.
Oh,
And the web version, maybe okay, maybe I may have not paid attention to it, but the web version doesn't have the volume to the left or to the right, right? It doesn't have the volume, right?
talking about the gray
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah.
gray volume profile.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to because I do sign into the web version sometimes, but
Indeed.
I don't know.
But all right, guys, I
You can
gotta
add it.
hop off.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, that's right. You can add it on there. I was just gonna say that,
Mm.
but yeah,
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. We definitely had a good week. Unfortunately, yesterday, it took everything away from me, so I got to start over. But we'll come back next week. We'll come back Sunday, and we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, have a good weekend, everybody. Stay green.